What's going on, y'all? This your boy Mississippi Madness, and here I am reporting live. Well, here I am, and I want to speak on some things like Krump, like when you be in the midst of a battle, and you know, sometimes the spirit it can be the, we had to sometimes have to let it go and let God have His way. I know whenever we out on the dance floor, for us Krumpers, you know, like everything that goes on in our lives, we can just put into that battle, like just like our ups and downs, and like the problem that we go through in situations. And sometimes Krump can be a release of that. It can be a release of everything that's happening in your life. And I take a good look at that. And then for it being spiritual, it gets us to where we can get close to God. Alright, sometimes we gotta share our experience. I know there was one time I was like having a session, and I was going through a whole lot in my life, and I just got to where I was dancing, but despite of I was mad because of the situations I was going through, and I kept dancing until I had tears in my eyes. And talking about mad and angry and sad, it just of the problem I was going through, and I just had to release that. And so after it was over, I just went in the bathroom and I cried. I couldn't do nothing but cry because of the problems that you go through. Crumpness, like, it can release all of what you're going through. Like, for example, if some of y'all having sore ass, go get it. The crumples, there was one crumple, and she struck. It was at a session, and she just struck. She just let go, and she just let God. And if Daisy, if you're looking at this video, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Yeah, no matter what else, in the midst of the battle, God was there. Another person too, tight ass. If you're looking at this, I'm talking about you. When he was like at a session, and this thing called the spiritual space, it's more like the Holy Ghost. It's like another word for like Holy Ghost. Like in the midst of a battle, you just letting go. No matter whatever it is, you just letting go. Tight eyes, I'm talking about you. People, they look at Krump like, oh, it's crazy and it's all this, but you gotta remember, God is always in the midst of it. Sometimes we have to let go and let God have His way. I know they say praying is another way, but we can dance, and that's another way of letting go of all our emotions, letting go of all our problems. And I'm just repeating myself, but just for you crumples, it's a good thing to testify about your story of like when you got off, and God was there. Sometimes we have to let the worldly people know that this is our way of This is our way of getting out. This is our way of getting in contact with God. This is our way of, just letting go of our circumstances and our situations. And I realized that day, oh yeah, and it's called just getting us to where it's more spiritual and getting close to that spiritual realm. Cause I know we all want to get there. In some ways, if it's praying to God or if it's dancing, it's some ways. But yeah, I had to share my story. Sometimes crumpness can be emotional and it's spiritual. The way that you look at it. So buck up and Christ up, and like I said, keep it dancing. Mississippi Madness signing out.